Hi, this is Nat Moes. I'm here with Sam Krohlow. We're looking at Round 5, Game 3 of the Tokyo MTG Vintage Open. You're getting a look at the player's opening hands here. That's Shops on the right. He's got Mishra's Workshop and a Sphere. Looked like he had a Wasteland, maybe some other mana.
He had a Witchbane Orb, too.
Witchbane Orb is going to be useful in this. His opponent still shuffling or mulliganing is on Oath of Druids. And Witchbane Orb does shut that off. Oath of Druid still targets when it triggers. Mm-hmm. So it does target an opponent and sees whether that opponent has more or less creatures than you do.
Yep, and for the same reason, Leyline of Sanctity also shuts it off.
Right. So still waiting to see what the Oath player draws up here. The Shops player is ready to go, and he'll be on the play, having lost the second game.
I think he had a Lodestone in hand, too. I'm not sure.
Lodestone Golem makes that hand much better.
Turns into the best hand.
Right, yeah.
Any hand with Lodestone Golem's the best hand.
Right. Yeah, and I think the question always is when you open a hand with Lodestone and a Sphere of Resistance and the ability to play either on turn 1, do you open with the Lodestone or do you open with the Sphere?
Yeah. I think there was an Orchard, Show and Tell, Ingot Chewer, Tropical Island, something. Nope, he goes Lodestone.
Yeah, he's going to go with Lodestone right there. That seems good. The opponent has land Mox, and looks like he'll probably run that Lodestone right out there.
The Chewer?
Yeah, sorry, the...
Chew up the Lodestone?
Right.
So if you would have played Sphere of Resistance, do you think he would do the same play on the Sphere?
He wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to because of the box.
Yeah, that's always my question. The Sphere helps back up the Lodestone. It's always better to have Lodestone with Sphere already in play, in my opinion. But obviously, you start getting damage in with Lodestone earlier. Mm-hmm. And the Oath player did fetch up his basic land that gets strip mined. And Shops does have that Sphere. So we are just looking at mana going back and forth there.
Yeah. Until someone's able to apply some pressure.
Yeah, see what Shops has.
Is that a Wasteland?
That's
a Wasteland.
It looks like a Wasteland.
Yep, it looks like a Wasteland.
Yep,
yeah,
there we go.
For it.
So we're going to move the game back a turn again.
1 mana Lodestone? Oh, he's got an Ancient Tomb in hand.
Oh. Yeah, he does have a second Lodestone. He doesn't need to worry about that Witchbane Orb quite yet. The opponent doesn't have Oath or any realistic way of getting one soon.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Witchbane Orb. You can wait for them to play
right.
Oath before you play your Orb.
And that Lodestone will finish the game quickly if it's allowed to live.
Yeah.
And we know the Oath player does have several ways to remove it. He's got Ancient Grudge and Ingot Chewers. All just matters on whether he can find them and is willing to pay the extra 2 mana that it'll cost to get him out there. So we're up to 3 mana.
So we could
play Ingot Chewer if he had it.
Yep.
My assumption then is that he does not have it.
Yeah. I think that's a good assumption. Oh, this is bad.
Let's see, nail in the coffin there. Let's see.
He recalls. This is not looking good.
Yeah,
that's going to copy Lodestone.
The Shops player is copying Lodestone Golem, and his opponent responds with Ancestral Recall, which in this situation means that the
Metamorph's going to resolve.
Yeah, the Metamorph's going to resolve. He doesn't have enough mana to play anything. So very far behind on mana, looking at 10 damage, and also now Grafdigger's Cage. So he's way behind.
Bad spot.
That is sort of how it goes against Workshops sometimes.
He needs to get to 6 mana to cast Show and Tell.
Yeah, you can have all the mana in the world, or all the big spells in the world, and not be able to play them.
Mm-hmm.
He is evoking Ingot Chewer for 4 mana.
Oh God!
Got rid of 1 Lodestone Golem. Still facing down a second one.
And another Spirit Token.
So he's taking 7 here.
Damn.
He's going to go to 5.
Ancient Grudge would be pretty good right now.
Ancient Grudge would be okay right now.
Witchbane or no cards in hand for the workshop player.
Yeah, Witchbane Orb also shuts off Hurkyl's Recall.
Oh, he drew Black Lotus, but
yeah, that's a scoop.